Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. It is Monday night. This video has to go up on Wednesday. I did not have time to finish what I was initially doing. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait, but I'm gonna show you part of what I was doing. Um, these are all some preserves I'm gonna show you guys. Pickles, preserves, marmalades, syrups, stuff that I've been making now to give for Christmas presents. I found these totes at Walmart maybe last summer. They were on clearance. It was $4 for two of them. They're Pioneer Woman, which I don't support Pioneer Woman, but they were on clearance. And this look back here is definitely not. I mean, it's great for like preserved things and gift baskets, but it's not my ideal look. So I was showing you guys how to dye the fabric with some chalk paint, and I don't have time to finish it. I'm sick and I'm trying to avoid going to the emergency room. So yeah, I'm not going to push myself any further than I have to, but I'll show you guys. It actually looks a lot better, but you can still see some of the pattern through, and I was trying to finish. Okay, anyway, moving on. So this is another one I have. This one's really big. I also have this basket that I now realize is way too big. So looking at what I have to put in it and how big the basket is, I think I'm just going to go back to my, let's just go back to this one. But this is the time if you're going to give like homemade things to like start looking for baskets and whatever little totes and stuff to put things in. So yeah, this was $2. It's already been painted. I think this is three coats, and I still have to seal it and sand it and all that. So we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to put some crinkle stuff in here. There we go. Very technical. And that's how you make a gift basket. Let me move this one out the way so I can have a little bit of space to work here. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I've been preserving, um, and then how to, I mean, I'm gonna put these in the thing. That's the video. It's going to be very short this week. Um, so these are. I'm just wiping this off with some vinegar. It's mostly water, but there's a little bit of vinegar on here because I did not clean these after I canned them, and there's a little bit of residue around the top, but they're sealed, so they're fine. This is was making pickles. This is leftover jalapenos. There's some garlic in there. Garlic always gets a little funky when you pickle it because the vinegar makes it turn colors, but it's perfectly fine to eat. Jalapenos, onions, a couple of pickling spices. Now, I don't eat the spicy stuff, but I gave my mom a jar of pickles that had, um, it was half pickles, half jalapenos, and she could not eat them, and she loves spicy stuff. So I'm sure all jalapenos are going to be just gruesome to eat, but we'll see. I'm not going to eat them. Maybe whoever I give them to will like them. So you're not supposed to. All my canning rings were off. You're not supposed to store them with the lids on, but I mean with the rings on. But you can't really give a gift to somebody without this on because after they open this up, you're just going to stick it in the refrigerator with this floating on top. So they need the ring, and that's as tight as it goes on, finger tight. I'm going to put it on like that because you don't want the ring holding down the product, whatever it is, because it could give you a false seal. Like the seal could fail later. And if it's all the way on, you might know. And I'd rather this be a little loose than you get botulism or something. So we're going to put that in there. Might tighten it down just a little bit more. So these are the pickles. This is the one of them was very sticky. Yeah, it's this one. These are the pickles. These are mostly it's pretty sweet, but it's not like sweet pickle sweet. I like pickles that are very vinegary, but also slightly sweet. So they have more sugar in them than like was that a mustard seed on the outside? Okay. Um, they're sweeter than dill pickles, but not as sweet as like a sweet pickle. What is that like bread and butter? I don't know. So yeah, and there's I think that, I was trying to say, it looks like there's a jalapeno in the bottom of this one. Some of them just have one jalapeno slice in them because I wanted, a little bit of spice, but not horrendous spice. I'm just gonna wipe this off. Get this on just a little bit. Put that one over there. All right, here's the fun stuff. This is carrot cake jam. If you guys have never had carrot cake jam, like honestly, it is so good. Um, it's carrots, pears, carrot cake spices, and enough sugar to kill an elephant. Um, it is like definitely a fall. It's really pretty too. Like a fall. This is with shredded carrots. Good for fall. Good for all year long. I ate a little bit of this and I was like, okay, well, I can't eat sugar again. I don't eat sugar anyway, but I had some on a biscuit because my mom's got one of every one of these. So I was like, take these because I can't eat any of this stuff. Well, I can't eat it. I won't eat it. Um, but yeah, she's got jars of everything at her house, and she's like, I'm so tired of eating jam and jelly. And I was like, just keep eating it. These are I think they're called Harvest Gold jars. They're not my favorite. I hate that these are gold and everything else is silver. I just bought these because I was like, I'm gonna get into canning again. I don't know if I want to like go all in. So I bought the cheaper jars. I wish I had spent the $2 extra and just gotten the ball jars. So you can look up carrot cake jam. I think this one is on the Ball website. Really good. This is probably my favorite of everything I've canned so far. So if we're talking about a favorite, let's talk about my least favorite. This is Clement. I think this is Clementine marmalade. Marmalade. Why did I say that? Marmalade. Um, yeah, because I'm trying to like compare these. Yeah, this is carrot cake because they're both kind of orange. This is carrot. That one's carrot cake. This one is the um, Clementine marmalade. I don't like this. I tasted it and I was like, nope, that's not for me. And but I don't like marmalade. Like I don't like orange marmalade. I don't like orange peel. I don't care what you do to it. It tastes bitter. Um, this one took a very long time. I mean, this was probably like 45 minutes of me cooking it, trying to get it to the right temperature so it would set. And it's set. It's so set that you can't even really like spread it. So my mom, when she uses this, she takes it out and warms it up a little bit, and then it's fine for her. But yeah, did not enjoy the don't enjoy the finished product. Did not enjoy making the recipe, and don't enjoy the recipe because either my candy thermometer was broken or the recipe is way off because this is like it's so thick. But if you like that, this is I don't know why I'm even showing you guys this gift basket. It looks terrible. Okay, this is another one of my favorites. This is toasted almond peach preserves. Um, there's toasted almonds, and there's peaches and sugar. And I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any like spice in this, like no cinnamon or anything like that. But this is delicious. Um, I want to every morning. I make oatmeal. I make oatmeal every morning, and I'm like, oh, I should just open up one of those jars and just like put a big scoop of this in there because it is really really good. Um, and it's got a nice set to it. It's not too firm. It's not runny. It's uh it's just a really good gift. And I tried to do like all kind of wintry things with the pickles, of course, because when I make pickles, everybody's like, "Did you make me pickles?" So I always have to make pickle. Whenever I get into canning, I always have to make pickles. So those are the pickles in there. This is apple butter. This was um hmm, what can I say about this? And this one was pretty easy to do. These are a mix of Honeycrisp and Fuji. No, Honeycrisp and Gala. It's a couple of different apples. Uh, I just cooked it down. I put it in the Instapot in two different batches. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that. Put it in an Instapot in two different batches to cook down everything. Blended it. I left the skins on because they give you that nice deep color. You can peel them if you want, and it's just got a lot of good cinnamon and nutmeg and like pumpkin pie spice and extra cinnamon. And yeah, this is a. I mean, you can kind of see in here it flows in the container a little bit, but it's set really nicely. And once you open it and you store it in the refrigerator after it's open, it's going to be like the perfect consistency. So I'm really happy with that. And then I have a story about this one. So when we were kids, there used to be this craft show that would come to our civic center every it was probably around Christmas, like October, November. And maybe they did it again in the spring, but we there used to be this vendor there that sold preserves and like candied nuts and just like a bunch of like cool food gifts. And they had like little samples, and you would get it on like a little cracker, like it would be like a cracker with like a little spoonful of the stuff on it they would give you. And we bought praline preserves, or no, pecan preserves. It was called pecan preserves. We got them on a Saturday, and we came home, and everybody in the family ate a little bit on a cracker. And the next morning, my mom made biscuits, and we had it on biscuits. And then she went back to the craft show again on Sunday after we had breakfast and bought like five more of them. And then we ate them all and said, "I can't wait till the craft show comes." And I don't even like pecan pie. I don't even like pecans. I don't like waxy nuts. I'm not a big nut eater. Um, we went back the next year, and the vendor was not there. I could not find the vendor. I mean, this has been 20 years of me looking for this recipe or trying to find out someone who made it. Like, it seems like a Trader Joe's thing, like something you would find at Trader Joe's. Um, could not find anybody who made it, could not find any real recipes. And I stumbled upon pecan pie in a jar. This is called praline syrup, a praline syrup if you're not from here. Um, it's basically pecan. It's everything you would have in a pecan pie. No spices, because some of the recipes that I found for the pecan preserve, the praline syrup, called for spices, but I don't like. I want, if I'm gonna have like pecan preserves, I want it to taste like my mom's pecan pie. So this is dark corn syrup, dark brown sugar, pecans, a little bit of water, and yeah. But the thing is, the one that you get the recipe for is very thin, so you can dump it out, add an egg to it, add I think it was an egg and like a stick of butter, and then you could turn that into pecan pie. I wasn't interested in that. I wanted to make the preserves. So I did a first batch, like a small batch, and it was very syrupy. And I was like, this does not work as a spread. So I had to do a lot of tinkering with the ingredients. I had to add something else, which I'm not telling y'all what it is because I might have to sell some of these because they're no good. Tinker with the recipe, add an ingredient, change the cooking time a little bit, and yeah, I basically came up with my own recipe. So it's the same thing as as a praline syrup. It's just slightly different. I think it's still safe for candy. There's so much sugar in here. Nothing can survive in this. Like, I'm just holding this. I can feel my blood sugar going up through the glass. But I brought it to my mom's. We had it on cream cheese with crackers. We had it on biscuits. I actually, when I was over there the other day, she had some biscuits. I made biscuits from scratch for a dinner we had, and we had some left over. So she put them in the oven when I was over there the other day, and I mixed the carrot cake jam with the pecan preserves. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Goosebumps! So that was delicious. This is none of these are really like toast jams. I mean, I guess they could be, but these are biscuit jams and jellies and preserves and marmalades. So yeah, that's what I'm giving for Christmas. I still want to do some hot pepper jelly, and there was something else I wanted to make. I don't remember what it is, but I kind of burnt myself out because I did all this in like a week, and it was a lot of chopping and a lot of cooking and a lot of water in the canner. And um, I still want to do like some pressure can recipes, but I don't have a pressure canner right now. My Amazon wish list is linked down below if anyone's interested in giving me something nice. But yeah, so this is going to be for somebody who I'm seeing soon. I'm not going to see them again before Christmas. I'm not going to see them close to Christmas, what I mean. So I'm going to give them this one. Um, yeah, so imagine this painted nicer and imagine this packaged a little nicer, probably with like a towel or something. And then for the ones closer to Christmas, I'll be able to make some cookies or um, some little cracker or something like that. But yeah, so if you do any canning, this is the time to start. Get your stuff, go get your jars, get your produce, and make some stuff. But yeah, carrot cake jam, definitely delicious. Toasted peach, amazing. Pecan preserves, It took me 20 years, but I finally figured out how to make it. Um, Marmalade, ugh, it's not for me. Apple butter, I'm gonna make more apple butter tomorrow, but I'm not gonna use sugar in it because I want to be able to add it to my oatmeal. Um, and I don't eat sugar, so yeah. All right, I'm sorry this is not like a video of me actually doing anything, but I did this. You just didn't see it. So thanks for watching. I will be back next week with something. I'm sure. I'm super dehydrated right now, and it's everything in my power to just like try to keep drinking water so I don't pass out. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later, and let me know if you can or preserve food. Or, you know, if you would like to get this for Christmas. I can't send it to you because it's extremely heavy, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.